Hey everybody, and thanks for coming back for another puzzle. This time I have another one from Evo Box. I don't know if this is technically the first or the third in the series because we did the Minimalist Box, which turned out to be the second in the series, so maybe this one is the first one. The only reason I thought this was the first is because the difficulty is 3 out of 10, and this one is 6 out of 10. You know, so I assume the difficulty went up with each one. So this one is called Clausum. 6 out of 10. Open the box. To reach the goal, it is not necessary to force the box. Okay. There's probably another piece of paper inside here, which will give us another sort of hint, as we did last time, which was lumen and tenebris, which meant light and darkness. Another 3D printed one, very smooth. They must do some sanding on it. We got Clausum on the bottom, R dot 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 square. So maybe that's like their logo or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe once we get all the puzzles, that'll give us a hint towards something. But here we go. Alright, so we have these keyhole things on 4 sides here. The top rotates. And so we're not going to be able to... Oh. So did that... Okay, so if I'm counting, this kind of looks like almost like the Wi-Fi symbol, or not the Wi-Fi, the radar symbol. I'm going to count facing me as the starting point. It also has this keyhole here. So if we turn it 90 degrees to the left, we can pull it up a step. If we turn it 90 degrees to the right, we can pull it up a step. We also have this here, which looks like it might have a ball bearing in it. It has a ball, but it doesn't want to move at all, actually. So I wonder if I can't get it to move. Alright, so what happens if we go 180? Can't pull it up. Alright, so we're going to start 90 degrees to the left. And see, and then I'm just going to rotate it. Okay, so it looks like it might be an internal maze. If I rotate it back to the right, I can't get back to the starting position and it stops. So now I'm going to rotate it to the left. It does not go to the left. So we'll start this way, pull it up. Okay, if we go back to the starting position, we can't go any further. We might have to go like up or down. Oh, wait. And then we can go not 180. Let me stop there. So it looks like going to the right might be the start. We'll come back to here, see if we can go. I'm going to kind of push on it slightly. See if I can get it to go down in the maze. So we pulled up, we'll go direction and go down. Nope. Do that over here. Okay, we can't go any further that way. See if we can see anything. Okay, so everything that is occurring inside. There's a cylinder on the inside here. These key things are not related to... Why won't this ball bearing come out of here? Wonder if it's stuck with a magnet. Do I need to... Oh, okay, there's the piece of paper. I can see it. There's kind of a little divot right there. So this must be stuck with a magnet on the bottom here. Let's see if we can... Oh, I think we got it up another step. We did, just by accident. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we had the 2 pins here that we worked through an internal maze. We got our piece of paper. If I can get it out. Ooh. Oh, that's what these internal ball bearings are for. So they're acting as a block. And this one doesn't want to come out. I wonder if I can get my knife down in there. I'm trying to see if there's a magnet here, if I can bump it out. Huh. So I'm not sure the point of this ball bearing, unless that's like a hint, like, you turn it, you see the ball bearing, and that's... So let's see if I can show you. So we have the two holes here, which are columns that run all the way down through, and there's a ball bearing in each of these, and as you tilt it, they can run up to the top. And in this maze are, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. So we have the maze as we go around, and then there's little holes inside. Maybe I can draw it here. I'm going to try. I don't know how well it'll turn out. So we have our internal cylinder like this, and we have our maze slots like this, and then we have that column here with the ball bearing in it, and inside of these slots there's little holes like this. So if you were to turn it sideways, let's say for example like this, the ball bearing could sit inside this hole, which would prevent you from rotating this. Oops, I just drew on it. Well, that's alright, it's on the inside. So I think you have to do it like this. Here's a magnet. So this would have lined up with this. I think that might have been the first move. This was probably supposed to be locked. I bet you this, so this ball bearing should have been attached to this magnet, which would have not been flush with the lid and would have stopped us from rotating it. So this ball bearing is stuck down in there. Cannot get it out. There it is. So, okay. The first move would have been, you can see it's not flush with the lid, so it would have prevented us from turning it. And there's another magnet in the bottom. Is there another ball bearing in there? No, that's just the magnet. So the first move is a bump move. You bump it down like this. The ball bearing falls into here, and then you can rotate it. So maybe it must have just, in shipping, kind of fell into there, and that's okay. I'm sure we would have figured that out. So let's see if we can reset it. Oop, I don't want to do it until I look at the paper here. Okay, you managed to solve. So this is the first box of the Evo series. Soon you'll be able to enjoy many more. Search Evo box on Etsy. Right? Is there anything on the back? No. So this is just saying you did it. So I'm not sure what the point of this was. We reward you with a hint for the following: light in darkness. So maybe that gives a hint to the third one. So how do I know? I guess I don't understand the point of, I mean, I understand the point of the ball bearings, but if you solve it like this, then they're not, there's no need for them. You know, they're not, unless you have to. Okay, so maybe you have to. Now they don't seem to be blocking. Because at first it's only rotated 90 degrees. So, okay, now that ball bearing, okay. So, that ball bearing is currently blocking us from turning it. So it's probably sitting in this bottom one here. And I can't get the pin to go past it. But if we turn it upside down and shift this just a little bit, the ball bearing will go down in that chamber and it'll let me, yeah, okay. So you have to go up and turn, over and up like this to get those ball bearings to go past these holes to allow you to turn it. So, you know, you got to go upside down and then this way and then this way, and, you know, back and forth. I'm not sure what was stopping us at the beginning from only rotating it 90 degrees. because those ball bearings are on the bottom there, and that's what should have been, unless they, maybe they can't get back to the bottom unless I have to do something specific with them. So like now they can go to the bottom, and then, huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what was stopping us at the very beginning there. Alright, so this is the initial condition. We'll see if we can bump this ball bearing out. I don't want to break it. There it goes. Okay. Okay, so the first move is we have the ball bearing in this shaft there. You bump it, it goes down, and then it allows you to rotate it. You got that internal maze where you have to turn it upside down multiple times to get those pins to go past these ball bearings, and then you can take it out. Maybe more of a 5 instead of a 6. But it's still definitely innovative. I don't think I've personally had a puzzle like that with the ball bearings. And I don't think I've seen anybody solve one like that either. So this is the first one in the series, Clausum. This is the second, Minimalist. Then the third is called, I should have looked it up, but I didn't. It's something with a T. Maybe it's called Tenebris. But I do not recall. Apologies for that. I've left the LinkedIn, or not the LinkedIn, excuse me, the Etsy shop down below, so you can look at it for yourself. So that is it for this one. Very enjoyable. I like the look of it too. It's the light blue color contrasting with the tannish color. It's just pleasing to look at. So again, that's it for this one. Clausum from the Mindbenders, the Evo Box series. Like, subscribe, comment. Moonplay Cosmetics, the Bluetooth app. You guys know the deal. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.